Hi Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing a spirit guide message reading for you. Now, this reading is not dated because I believe that whenever you tune into this reading is when your spirit guide wants you to hear this message. So let's see now, Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, what your spirit guide has to say to you. And it is a pleasure to be bringing you this reading and to have you here. So let's see now, Cancer. Spirit Guide's message for Cancer. Spirit Guide's message for Cancer. Okay. Spirit Guide's message for Cancer. Show me clearly. 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 Spirit Guide's message for Cancer. Fantastic. That is where we're going to stop. I'm going to move your Witchling and your Fairy Guidance cards over. At the heart of everything, Cancer, is life experience. Now, that is the Tower card. And I love that way of putting it, life experience. Isn't that the truth? Changes are coming. Ways you're looking at things different ways, different new understandings, new ways of seeing things. You're crowned by ego. And that is the Devil card. And I love this digression, 15 and then 16, 16 and then 15. So your spirit guide is saying changes are coming. You have the Page of Air. This is an air sign energy, a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius. Ego is a Capricorn energy. The Six of Waters, the Six of Cups. Then you have the Nine of Waters, the Nine of Cups at your root. The Three of Air, the Three of Swords, and the Ace of Earth, the Ace of Pentacles. It's beautiful. The Eight of Waters, the Eight of Cups. You're leaving something behind. It's like, no more. I don't want it. And that's what your spirit guide is saying. It's saying that you are freed by leaving behind what no longer is resonating with your heart. Then you have the Chariot. This is you. Okay, you are going through life experiences. You are going through changes that might seem to be completely overwhelming. They're going to be very powerful. And then you have the Seven of Waters. Like you have the Six of Waters here, the Seven of Waters. There's a balance to you during this time. Seven, the repeat of the number seven. Things have to be on the up and up. You're not going to be abiding anybody's trickery, anybody's double speech or anything like that. You're not going to be having any of it. Let me just move these up for you. Is that better? Okay, good. So let's see here your fairy guidance cards. Spirit guidance. Spirit guides message for Cancer. Spirit guides message for Cancer. Spirit guides message for Cancer. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. That's it. Prosperity, most definitely. The essence of you is coming through in your spirit guides message. So they are really right there with you. And wisdom. Your spirit guide is filling you with wisdom. There is a sense of them showing you prosperity. Now, this isn't just monetary prosperity. This is more soul's prosperity. So it might be a bit confusing at times, especially if you're going through some great changes, some turmoils. The prosperity that comes is going to be something that means a lot to you, but it may not be something that you were actually expecting or you might see as prosperous, because spirit and our spirit guides have a different way of seeing things, have a different value that they put on things than we do ourselves. Especially on this earthly plane where we talk about money and, kind of almost money is God. Here, they're saying, no, that's not true at all. There is a power to you, there is a truth to you, and that's what you are embracing, why you were put on this earthly plane, not what you can obtain through this earthly plane. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Cancers, spirit guide message for Cancer, spirit guide message for Cancer, spirit guide message for Cancer. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. Sanctuary. and wellness. There needs to be a time out, Cancer, to embrace what your heart loves, to embrace what you desire. So we start here with sanctuary. And this says, with a calm and focused mind and enjoyment of each moment, you create your very own sanctuary. You need to create your very own peace. Your spirit guides are saying that they walk there with you, that they are right there with you. And embracing your peace, embracing what you desire within your heart is very important to them, because they say that you need a rest, you need a way to catch your breath. And the color that shines through here is red. That's healing and cleansing your root chakra, which helps put all your other chakras into balance. Then we have wellness. A healthy body, mind, and spirit thrive with a constant flow of balanced energy. Take care of yourself. The chakra color that shines through here is green. That's healing and cleansing your heart chakra. Right? Your heart is going to be very important to you. Not that your heart isn't normally very important, but the truth of your heart, the desire of your soul, is going to be what leads you forward, and it brings you to prosperity. The inner power supplied by spiritual prosperity lasts an eternity. You are embracing an eternity right now, and that comes through embracing who you truly are and what you truly desire. It's kind of like, forget everybody else, what everybody else wants you to be, Cancer. Unless they are talking about, addictions and bad relationships, then listen to those around you who love you. Most definitely, if you're spiraling. But your spirit guides here are saying that there's a dream that you have, that others, they can't see the dream. They can see the completion. They can see when you succeed, they'll be able to sit there and go, oh my gosh, I always believed in you, Cancer. Never doubted you a moment. And you're going to sit there and be like, are you kidding me? You were my greatest adversary to get to where it is that I wanted. Your doubts, your fears made me doubt and fear for myself. So know here, you are really embracing your truth. The waters run deep. And that is absolutely true for you, Cancer. We have wisdom. Your divine inner wisdom is always available to you. It guides you. It ignites you and moves you forward. Your divine inner wisdom is a part of you. And that's what's shining bright at this time. At your heart is life experience. Now, I chose these cards because, as you can see, they all have writing on them. And so here they all kind of have they all have prearranged messages, right? Or a certain way of looking at them. And I wanted that for your spirit guide message. I wanted something more concrete, with the words upon them. So here we have life experience. It says, a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, time to spread your wings. That's the Tower card. In the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, it is time to spread your wings. That's what your spirit guide is saying to you. You've been through significant life events that have directly impacted your heart, your soul, yourself. And now it is time to fly. They didn't break you. They changed you. It's like going from being a caterpillar to being a butterfly. You've grown wings. And now you are embracing how to use them. You are seeing how to soar. And it leads you to the true essence of you. The Chariot, Cancer. You are represented by the Chariot in the Major Arcana, by the Waters, by the Cups in the Minor Arcana. And this says, an important achievement. Self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. That is what you are. You are achievement, you are self-discipline, you are willpower, you are public recognition. People see you. But they see you not because you have done everything perfectly. Actually, your spirit guide is saying that they are the only perfect things about you. That and your soul, of course. So they were making a bit of a joke there. But here, there is a passion that guides you forward. There is a passion that you are embracing. There is a desire that you have to move towards your truth, to embrace what you want, and kind of be damned everybody else. Not really, but figuratively. Your spirit guide is saying, do not be pulled down by the hardships that you have been through, by the doubts and the fears that you have had. Everybody has them. Now it is time to be raised up, to embrace what you desire, to embrace your soul's truth. It leads you to the ego. Okay? The Devil card in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. And this says a false sense of entrapment. Being overly focused on mental things, negative or fear-based thoughts. It's living too much in your mind. That was a bit tricky when I was reading it. The light kept on shining on it, glaring. And so here, it's going to be like, this is like a glare to you. That's how I see it when things distract me while I'm reading. It is a message from Spirit. It's saying that, you're focusing on certain things. It's like that glare being on the words that are going to distract you from where it is that you truly want to be. So it's letting go of the ego. It's letting go of the entrapments, the focusing on material matters, and not focusing on what you want, what you love, where you desire being. It's with the Eight of Waters. The Eight of Waters says, a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. Well, that's it. It's a moving on from the ego. It's a moving on from saying, well, I want my neighbors to see. Or, oh my gosh, I would love it if this person was just super jealous of me. Or if everybody saw I was a success. Who the heck cares about everybody else? What about you seeing yourself as a success? What about you embracing your own power, your own truth, your own manifestation of your heart's delights? You're walking away with the Eight of Waters. That for me is an ending almost as severe as a divorce. For some it could be a divorce. And it's saying to kind of move back. But for others here, what your spirit guide is saying is step back from what you want to possess and step into what you already possess, who you are. And if you're saying, Dane, who I am right now is not who I want to be. I have so much that I need, so much that I desire from this world. And here it is like where I am right now feels like step backwards. Your spirit guide is saying it's not a step backwards. It's a changing your perception. It's a changing of your focus. It's a walking away from something that you had once thought you would love. And at your roots, it leads you to the Nine of Waters. Your wishes come true. Concerns fade away. A love for life. Wishes come true. A love for life. That is at your root with the Six of Waters. A complex decision, a need to do research. Stop procrastinating. Don't put off what you know needs to be done now. Don't sit there and say, when I have more knowledge, more understanding, yes, a need for research, a need for better understanding, but not I'm going to research this till I know everything about it, inside and out, upside and down. Oh, but then the time passes. And now it's time to move on to something else. Don't get caught up in the details. That's what Spirit is saying. They're like, you're making this complicated thing. They are saying, your Spirit guide is saying, don't get caught up in the details. Look at what you want. Look at the bigger picture, yes. Look at the finer details, yes. But then step back and say, okay, is this for me or this isn't? Because you're moving towards what you love, what you celebrate, what you desire, what you can celebrate with those who are nearest and dearest to you. Because the Three of Air, the Three of Swords, is saying here you're moving from a place of hardship, a place of pain. This is great sadness. Take time to heal. A need to forgive yourself or others. You can't stop the world from spinning. You can't stop the life lessons from coming. And your spirit guide is saying they wouldn't let you stop it even if you could. You have worked so hard to walk in your truth. You have worked so hard to embrace what your soul desires and where you desire being. That stepping away from it isn't an option. It's looking at your pains. It's looking at your scars and seeing them as battle scars. Because you are a hero in this battle of life. Because you wake up, you move forward, you go on. Do not deny yourself your pains. Because it's only through pain that we truly understand beauty. Then we have the Six of Waters. Memories from your history or childhood. Ideas regarding children. Recognize the past. Know that your past has shaped you. Your past as a child, your past lives, even generationally. What you have inherited within your DNA, it has all shaped you. Do not let go of the past and say it means nothing. But do not let the pains, the hurts, the disappointments of the past shape your present. For some of you, you're thinking of children. It can be your children. It can be a desire for children or a desire not to have children. You're looking at things and you are figuring out your footing. But the past definitely comes into play now. And it can be heartbreak and pain about the past here. That you think, oh my gosh, am I doing this right? Existing? Are you living correctly? Well, there are ways to live wrong, most definitely. People who live in anger and in hate. But pain, sorrow, disappointment, that's part of life. And it's what gives us our beauty. It what gives us humanity. And you might say, okay, humanity is awful. Human beings are awful. And yeah, some human beings are. And yes, we all have a great capacity for awfulness. But we also have a great capacity for awingness. To just be absolutely breathtaking in our kindness, in our hearts. And that's what your spirit guide is telling you to focus on. Not the pain and the sorrow, but the beauty that comes after the pain and the sorrow. That comes through the life experience, the transformation. The saying that yes, things sometimes, it stinks. It's horrible. What you have been through, what you have had to go through, how you have grown, sometimes it just causes such pains. But now you are embracing your soul's essence. You are seeing the possibilities that lay ahead of you, and you have the Ace of Earth, the Ace of Pentacles. This says an inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important important documents or contracts. But because I said domestic here, in your personal life, there's going to be something that happens that is moving you forward. It's also my dyslexia shining through like the star that it is. You give yourself wings. You see your power guiding you. You're being handed a blessing. Now, I don't have a court card of the Pentacles, which is my sign that you take the gift of the Ace of Earth, the Ace of Pentacles. But it is permeating this reading as you move forward with the Page of Air, this air sign energy, which says logical, honest, impulsive, curious, challenging information, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. Your spirit guides can also be delivering to you truth without tact. Things might come, smack you upside the head, just like a heartbreaking pain, like, oh my gosh, how could I? How can this? And that's your spirit guide saying, remember that time. Don't make that mistake again. Right? So sometimes truth without tact is going to come your way. The Page of Air is learning, is understanding. Okay? It's being young. And, especially when you're like a teenager and you're sitting there and you're thinking, oh, I'm going to be so adult, and you act like a jerk. Because you think that's what adults are. You think they're jerks, in a way. And I just think it's funny that when we try to act like what we aren't quite yet, we wind up, it's kind of like that person that becomes the boss, but doesn't know how to be the boss, so they just yell at everybody and say, I'm busy. What the heck is wrong with you? Can't you see I'm busy? Nobody wants a boss like that. But they're acting what they think that they should be. And here, that truth, the sense of being without tact, are things that you're going to run up against. The people that you just can't stand because they're acting. And they might very well be in air sign energy, but they're also learning. And it can be that also here, your spirit guides are saying that there can be times where you yourself act without tact, where you have challenging information that comes your way, and you're trying to handle it all. And when you look back, you might say, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did it that way. I was so stupid, I can't believe it. You'll just berate yourself, get mad at yourself, yell at yourself. Be kind to you. Don't act without tact, especially when it comes to yourself. Because there is a power that comes from this and a beauty that leads you forward, that leads you to walking away from a way of being that no longer suits you, or people around you that no longer suit you, that hurt you more times than they make you happy. As you embrace your inner self, your inner truth. So how here does Cancer move forward away from pain and into beauty? How does Cancer move forward away from pain and into beauty? How does Cancer move forward away from pain and into beauty? Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. Now these cards, I know, don't they look so new? These were some of the first cards I ever got. I got the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, and then I got this Goddess Tarot deck, and I was always so careful with them because I never wanted them to look used or dirty or anything like that. So these have been with me for quite some time, and I'm so happy to be able to share them with you. We have the Seven of Cups, again, the Seven of Waters. It's a focusing on the lights, on what your mind wants. You know, it's looking at the possible outcomes of things and seeing beyond limitations. It's also knowing that the first place that you accomplish anything is within your mind. Then you have the Two of Swords. You have a choice. You're at a crossroads. You have the Two of Cups. Love guides you. Love defines you. Love moves you forward in blessing. And then the Four of Cups. Seeing the blessings that are around you. Being able to just step back and breathe. Taking them in. But you'll be able to take them in even better when you calm your soul and yourself. As you heal. Then we have the Six of Cups. I knew you were going to be getting a lot of cups here. The Six of Cups. Letting go of childhood. Letting go of past life's disappointments. And moving into your power. Moving into your truth. There's a release here that emboldens you, that empowers you, that sets you free, that moves you towards the essence of your being. Your subconscious message is the Judgment card. This is a sense of feeling your soul judged, of rising above limitations, of seeing what it is that you desire and where it is that you desire being, and knowing that no one and nothing can hold you back and will hold you back. You are rising above as you are anointed in truth. Your subconscious message for this reading, your subconscious message from your spirit guides is the dreamer, the fool. And this says, a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. Do not limit yourself. Subconsciously, what your spirit guides are doing, are they're pushing you beyond your limitations. All right? You might sit there and think, oh no, I couldn't possibly start anything anew. Go after what it is that I truly want. I have to look at things a certain way. I have to see things a certain way. No. Here, you are empowered to go after what you desire and where you want to be. A leap of faith towards your dreams. Towards what you want, Cancer. Brings you power and beauty you hadn't anticipated. All right, Cancer. It was an honor and a privilege to bring you this reading. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. Bye.